These prophetic words come from a variety of sources. Please take every word before the Lord for confirmation. G'day, I'm Rachel Milligan and this is FirstFruitTas. I have a word for you today. I'll try not to ramble because there is a background to this. Sorry, just lost my camera. There is a background to this. So I was actually in divorce court this morning and I had gone through a DIY divorce process, and I did come up against a lot of resistance to that in the spiritual. So I was a little bit nervous about how it would play out in court, but it went through very smoothly. It took about 5 seconds for it actually to be processed. Now, for those of you who feel like divorce is not scriptural, it is. There are references in the Bible, and when we talk about not tearing asunder what God has put together, not all marriages have been put together by God. Obviously, I am a new Christian and I'm no expert on this, but I would definitely say that you would seek the Lord first, and there is plenty of teaching out there to enlighten you on the topic of marriage and divorce. I would point people in the direction of Genesis 2:20-25 and the teachings by Derek Prince, God is a Matchmaker, which I'll link one of his videos here for you. So I was in divorce court this morning. It went through very smoothly, and I've had a sense for quite some time that this divorce has spiritual meaning. It's very, very significant spiritually. I've had very clear indications in the past that this was a marriage that I was not supposed to be staying in. It was probably not put together by God. It certainly was not a Genesis 2 marriage, and it had served its purpose. I'm a firm believer that our marriages have strong spiritual implications, and I think it's really important to be mindful of that, and it might be valuable to take an audit of your relationships in general, marriage in particular, and just to have an awareness of what the spiritual implications of those relationships might be for you. So that was this morning, and then I was in the car after that and driving home, and suddenly the phrase from the Yaz pop song, The Only Way Is Up, came into my head. And I'm like, yeah, good. That just confirmed various videos that I was receiving this morning that were really just saying, yes, this is it. This is the turnaround point. And also confirmation of that song coming into my head. I'd put on a video by Kathy King Miller, I think it is. And one of the first sentences that she had said on this video that I was listening to as I drove was describing how songs will come into her head, and that's one way that she receives messages from God. So I just found that phrase coming up on her video minutes later or seconds later really was beautiful confirmation that yes, this is from God. So the only way is up. I've linked the video to the song down in the information box below, and I'll scroll the lyrics at the end, but I'll just read the lyrics to you now. And honestly, these lyrics, God, don't limit God. He can speak to us in a whole range of ways. And although I would call this secular music, it's not terribly offensive, and it certainly these lyrics hold significance for me in my relationship with God. The only way is up. We've been broken down to the lowest turn and been on the bottom line. Sure ain't no fun. But if we should be evicted from our homes, we'll just move somewhere else and still carry on. Hold on. The only way is up for you and me now. The only way is up for you and me now. Now we may not know where our next meal is coming from, but with you by my side, I'll face what is to come. I want to thank you for loving me this way. Things may be a little hard now, but we'll find a brighter day. Hold on, the only way is up for you and me now. So I just thought that was worth sharing. As I said, if you get stuck on the idea of, sorry, just trying to find my camera again. If you get stuck on the idea that divorce is not scriptural, then I would say definitely seek the Lord on that topic and invite Him to put the right teachers before you to give you a really full understanding of God's intention for marriage and how He can work with marriage and work with divorce equally. Okay, I really hope this video blesses you. Have a great day. Holy Father, I thank you for placing this video before those you intend to receive it. If this video blessed you, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Financial support is welcome and donations can be made by selecting the link in the details box below this video.